Snow White becomes Disney's worst performing live action remake in nearly 10 years. I'm not sure how it's not the worst ever, but that is still a long time. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for your support. Go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to support us, it really does help out tremendously with YouTube. But yeah, so look, I'm sure you've been aware of all of the wonderful things that Rachel Zegler has been saying long before Snow White came out. She talked negatively about fans. She talked negatively and disparagingly about the original Snow White and how she's a strong independent woman and the prince isn't going to save her and all of that and on and on. And it didn't help. You had the controversy with the dwarves, and then people got upset about it. And Peter Dinklage made comments which was ridiculous considering who he is. And then it was not going to be dwarves, then it was CGI dwarves, and so they didn't. Some real life dwarves did not get jobs, and they weren't too happy with Peter Dinklage's comments, and on and on and on. And but of course, as they do, the media wants to spin it. Rachel Zegler's Disney remake becomes instant streaming hit after $205 million box office performance. Uh, Box office disappointment. Sorry, disappointment. This was beyond abysmal. Okay, this was not a disappointment. This was a train wreck. This was a disaster between marketing and the budget. And we know Disney likes to fudge numbers and then come back later when it has to, when it's reporting earnings and so forth. But I believe it was around 405 million dollars. Right here it is. Okay. Production and marketing budget around $400 million. The movie has only earned 205 million worldwide. Now, the rough number, of course, is when you're combining, if you do the marketing budget, you triple it. If you have the marketing and production and the production numbers, you triple it. If you have marketing and production together, then you double it because you get about the company gets about half of ticket sales. It's less in certain countries and overseas, but overall it is about half, which means to break even, Disney's Snow White would have had to make about $800 million, and it earned 205. So they get about 100 million of that after spending 400 million. So we are talking about a $300 million loss. But they want to say instant hit since it arrived on Disney Plus. Well, everything is an instant hit when it arrives on Disney Plus because Disney Plus is pretty much devoid of content, whether the movie did well at the box office or not, right? Deadpool and Wolverine was an instant hit on Disney Plus. Number one, Captain America, New World Order. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. They got scared, didn't want to use that. Brave New World was number one on streaming briefly when it arrived on Disney. The Marvels, an absolute disaster at the box office, was number one on Disney Plus when it hit streaming, and it doesn't last very long. Most likely it's going to fall off quickly and it's just going to be, I don't know, some kids movie or something, or Lilo and Stitch or something else will replace it quickly. But of course places like Screen Rant want to spin everything because they want to continue to get access. They want to continue to have early screenings and get all these things from the company, so they're not going to dare tell the truth. They're going to constantly spin in favor of companies like Disney. But no matter how they do it, it is clear that Snow White was an absolute disaster. Disaster for Disney, hundreds of millions of dollars lost at this point. So yeah, it doesn't look good. But let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments below. Appreciate you as always checking out these videos if you get a chance, because it really does help out, especially with a new channel. Smash the like button, smash that subscribe button as well. Go have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you in the next video.